I wish this was invented when I was competing and throwing temper tantrums because I couldn't put eyelashes on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a video, an instructional video, mini tutorial. This is going to be quick because you don't need a lot of tools other than your self-stick LYS eyelashes. These are falsies, no glue needed, and a tweezer. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and let me know if you ever tried self-stick lashes before, or if you've been a frustrated consumer because you haven't been able to put them on. I guarantee this technique I'm going to teach you is going to be so easy, it's going to be effortless, and I'm sure, I can almost bet money that you'll be able to do this. As usual, it will take some practice, but let's get started. Here are a few other things that I'm sure you already have at home that you don't need to buy. A magnifying mirror, eyelash curler, and your favorite mascara. That's it. If you want to do this together, this would probably be a lot easier, so you don't have to go back. But also, if you don't have self-stick lashes, you don't have to get these exact self-stick eyelashes. Let me show you a couple of other options as far as brands go. Velour, they're always on sale, either on Sephora's website or you can go to their website. There's also this new-ish brand I found through a beauty influencer. This is Emboss Beauty. If you have Asian eyelashes and you barely have any and you've ripped out a few, these are great. They really stick. And then you have, though they're not wispies, I prefer to have little wedged cut, tiny little sections of eyelashes rather than, let's say, a full lash. However, if you prefer full lashes so you don't have to do so many at a time, I only put 3 on each eye. But if you'd like a full strip or half a strip, this is a great brand, Lily Lashes. They also offer self-stick as well. I will again link everything in the description box below. So let's get started. Let's first curl our eyelashes. The reason why we want to do this is we're trying to create a foundation. We need to create grip so that these self-stick lashes can have something to hold on to. This is Shiseido eyelash curler. I find this to be the best eyelash curler, especially for barely there eyelashes. And I only actually apply my lashes at the very ends or outer part of the eye. Sometimes only 1, 2, maximum 3 little wedges. Then you want to, and I've already done it so I'm not going to put more on, but you want to put mascara on. 1 coat of mascara. Okay, not just 1 swipe, 1 coat. Don't worry about the bottom lashes yet. If you haven't done that already, that's totally fine. Then for the fun part. This is going to be the quickest tutorial ever because there's not much to do here. It's all about how you position your mirror and how comfortable you are with tweezers close to your eyeball. Practice makes perfect, so it's all about repetition. LYS offers so many different styles of self-stick lashes. These, though, really stick. But once they're on there, they're on there. And if you don't take them off properly, meaning with a hot compress, like a towel with warm water, and you just rip them off like I do, your eyelashes go with them. I get very impatient when I'm ready to take off my makeup, and sometimes that means I'm in the car. Kids, don't try that at home. Okay. Anywho, so these are the Natural Beauty Natural Lash by LYS. Tweezers, I like to go in on I like to start from the outside in, so I'm going to go in with their longest lash. This is 14 millimeters. And what I do is I will gently just pull, but grabbing in the center at the ends of the hair, and they easily come off. Now, what they also easily do is stick to you and your body in the most random places. One time I showered and I swear I had little lashes on my butt and didn't know, obviously, till I showered them off. Anyway, careful. This is very important. The position of, first of all, how you're sitting. I know this is not a dance class, but we're going to make it into one because it's all about form, really, truly. Nice and tall, mirror under your chin. And you just want to, you can move your neck a little bit, right, until you can actually see yourself, but just focus more on just your eyes moving. You want to be able to look and see your waterline without having to physically see it. You know what I mean? So once you're there, you got your eyelash in hand, whatever hand you prefer. I'm right-handed. You want to aim for your waterline, but you're not putting it on the waterline. You're going to place it naturally. If you aim for the waterline, you're naturally going to aim a little bit further up, which is exactly where you want to place it, which is the root of your eyelash. Done. Then I flip my tweezer around to not the sharp end, and I slowly blink to make sure that my eyelash is on there. And that's it. Okay, thank you so much. Kidding. I'm going to move on to the other eye. We're going to do one and one so that you can see my position, because it is different. I'm definitely dominant right hand. So, but for these specific lashes, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. So it's not like one goes to the right, one goes to the left. Now I like to, you know how a tweezer is slanted like that, and this is the highest point of the tweezer. So when I'm going to place these lashes on my left eye, for example, I want the highest part left. I don't know if it's psychological or if it really is helping. Same thing. Spine straight, mirror under your chin, look down until you can see right under your lashes until you can see the top waterline. And I'm going to go up and over. But notice my elbow. Okay, so I'm not going to go like this. I'm not going to go like that. I'm going to make my elbow at a 90-degree angle, because this will make it so that when you're placing it, you're not just placing it, you're actually also lifting it. Okay, but in order for you to be able to cross the street, you have to lift up the elbow. Okay, so here we go. Done. Then I flip my tweezers and I slowly blink so it can naturally get into its place and basically lock in. There we have it. We got two little ends of wispy self-stick LYS lashes. So I'm going to put maybe one on each side, one more, and that'll be it. It's so personal. It depends on how you like the shape of your eye. I always love and gravitate towards cat eye. So if that's the case, I don't need a full strip of lashes. I just need my ends. If you want your eyes to look bigger, like bigger this way, I would definitely put at least 3 to 4 of these little wedges. Okay, so much easier than glue. You don't have glue residue. It's not messy. And again, it just takes practice, but it's not nearly as challenging as doing it the old school way. I wish this was invented when I was competing and throwing temper tantrums because I couldn't put eyelashes on. Now I'm going to move on to the second row. Okay, this is actually not even black. This is like a tinted darkish brown color, which I love, especially for more of a natural look. Okay, again, so notice how the top part of the tweezer is right, spine straight, under the chin, mirror under the chin, looking down, placing it, either you can overlap a little bit if you want, depending on how you want your eyelashes to look. If you want to accentuate the outer part, then I would overlap just a little bit. Look at my elbow. Okay, I'm not resting my elbow anywhere. And that's it. Mirror, spine, elbow, aim for the waterline, and you're gonna instead go exactly where it needs to go, which is the root right under your natural eyelash. Flip the tweezer, slowly blink. Done. Okay, so now for the final step, mascara, which is completely optional. I'm going to go with a brown mascara. This is old school, better than Sex Too Faced. We all know this, don't we? So I'm just going to lightly graze through. So I'm not going to do a full coat. I'm just going to do one swipe. And focusing this more on the ends, or maybe more than one swipe. Just lightly dusting it with a little bit of brown mascara, just accenting the outer part of the eye. And there we have it, folks. That is your self-stick eyelash tutorial. Not sponsored by LYS yet. If you have any questions, concerns, or you just want to know more, and you want more of these like short tutorials, let me know, of course, in the comments below. And make sure you hit that bell notification because we've got another big giveaway coming up. So many new products, you guys. Every day there's a new launch, which means every day I am shopping it at Sephora. Until next time, hope this helped.